The World Being Closed is Makoto Shinkai's first and shortest movie, which he made in 1998. Third second movie without animation, without sound effects and without music. The work is inspired by novella Haruki Murakami, Her Boyhood Wonderland and The End of the World. So basically, Makoto Shinkai created this movie to practice the use of 3D computer graphics. Other Worlds is a 1-minute black and white movie about a woman and a man discussing their relationship. Unfortunately, it's only available in 240p, but it's very atmospheric because of the music. This movie defines Makoto Shinkai's entire career and reveals the main theme that will be explored in almost every future director work, it's love. She and her cat. So we're back to black and white. This short movie was completely hand-drawn by Makoto Shinkai and also voiced by him. Movie tells and shows everything from the cat's perspective, which is actually pretty interesting. The movie is about his owner who took him from the yard to her one rainy day. In 4 minutes we learn about the woman's life, all her drama and happiness. Knowing that this movie was made by one person is very impressive. The music and sound effects are beautiful. It's simple and short story but beautiful and creative. Voices of a Distant Star released in 2002. 25 minutes movie tell the story of a boy and a girl. I mean, like in almost every Makoto movie. So when they were at school, the Japanese government took the girl on a space expedition to fight aliens. The movie is about the feeling of love separated by space. It's very atmospheric and super melancholic. This is Makoto's first movie where he really proves that he has potential to become a great director. Egawa. Unlike Makoto's previous work, this movie is a 2-minute music video he drew for NHK. A cute work about a girl and a hamster that will easily make you smile. The Place, promised in our early days, is Shinkai's first full-length movie. The story takes place in an alternative universe where Japan was divided between the Soviet Union and the United States. A giant tower was built on Hokkaido, which is part of the Soviet Union, and no one knows why and for what. So Hiroki and Takuya decided to fly there and solve the mystery of the tower. They are joined by a girl Sayuri, so they decided to fly together. This movie has some of the most beautiful shots in Makoto's early career. And as his first full-length movie, it's very good. The characters are quite likable, the world building is interesting, the animation and visual effects are impressive, and the music is, as always, amazing. 5 centimeters per second movie consists of 3 parts, each of which shows a certain period in the life of the protagonist. This movie is quite sad and even a little depressing. And at the same time, it's super realistic. And this is the reason why it's my favorite Makoto Shinkai's movie. Because movie is full of nostalgia for carefree days and tell the story about 2 people who were separated due to circumstances. The movie also stands out among all the director's works by the complete absence of the science fiction or fantasy elements. 5 centimeters per second focuses on the characters and their feelings, and I'm now with it. Cat's Gathering. So let's move from sad to funny, because in the same year the anthology movie was released, the creation of which were participated by Satoshi Kon, who you may know from The Perfect Blue or Paprika, Mamoru Oshii, the director of Ghost in the Shell from 1995, and many other less known Japanese directors. Among them was also Makoto Shinkai with his short movie Cat's Gathering. The main rule to participate in the movie is to create a short no longer than 1 minute, and Makoto Shinkai coped with this task because in 1 minute he was able to show a funny and cute story about a cat who's fed up with everyone standing on his tail, so he calls other cats to take revenge. As I said, it's just fun and very cute. Children Who Chase Lost Voices. After 4 years, Makoto Shinkai releases his next full-length movie, and after watching it, I had to check if it was really Makoto Shinkai's movie and none one Hayao Miyazaki's, because the movie is like a child of Castle in the Sky and Nazca of the Well of the Wind. Most likely, Makoto wanted to pay his tribute to Hayao Miyazaki for the fact that his movies inspired him. But children who chase lost voices turned out to be weak. I'm not saying it's bad, I mean in some parts it's really good, but as Makoto Shinkai's movie, it's just not that good. Someone's Gaze is the latest short movie from Makoto Shinkai, released after 2 years. This is a 6-minute of touching and emotional story about daughter and her father. It's simply a beautiful story about the importance and value of family ties. Movies show that Makoto Shinkai can still make a great short. The Garden Awards is a 46 minutes movie that was released in 2013. This movie finally marked Makoto's return to love stories. This time, story about two people separated by age. A young student who dreams of making shoes and a lonely teacher. One meeting during the rain in a park will change them forever. This is one of the most beautiful animated movies I've ever seen. In a way, the Garden Awards is ahead of its time in terms of visuals. It's an emotional story that marks the beginning of the new era for Makoto Shinkai's movies. Your Name. This movie was a phenomenon that everyone had heard about, because Makoto seemed to have absorbed all the experience from the working on previous movies and made an unforgettable masterpiece with impressive visual effects, gorgeous animation, unforgettable soundtrack, wonderful even side characters, and the most beautiful love story. It's like Makoto set a new bar of quality for everyone. What else do I have to say here? You probably already know everything about this movie. And of course about the box office record, beating out Spirited Away. And for a while, Your Name was the highest grossing anime movie in history. Weathering with You, the hype was crazy. From a visual point of view, it's the most perfect and beautiful animated movie ever. Makoto Shinkai just made me love Tokyo more and more. A wonderful story not only about the love between two characters, but also about nature, which is cool. The soundtrack is impressive as always, and lots of rain. Unfortunately, the movie did not break the box office record of Your Name, but it's ranked 11th among the highest grossing anime movies, which is still cool. Suzume is Makoto Shinkai's latest movie, released in 2022 and became Makoto Shinkai's second highest grossing movie. The director moved away from the theme of love to ultimately focus on the human drama and trauma of the main character related to a nature disaster and the loss of her mother. And it's really great. The animation and visuals aren't as good as in the director's previous works, but this is compensated by the wonderful adventure story across Japan. With this movie, Makoto Shinkai moves with his themes and tells a touching story not about love, but a story about healing one's own wounds, and it was amazing. So, thanks for watching me, see you in the next video.